What is going on, buddy?
Oh!
It is Space Butters here, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. When we left off, well, we solved everything.
Yeah.
That was a fun ride, wasn't it?
It was terrifying.
That was a great time.
It was awful.
But it looks like a classy woman needs our help with some kind of mini mission here.
What are you playing at?
Please refrain
Okay.
from speaking to me. I am trying to concentrate and cannot afford petty... Well, an elder with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne.
Okay, I should have left you alone.
Thanks. I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I am a chef who once served His Royal Majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine.
Says you? Okay.
That's quite the title. You must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I guess you don't work there anymore? I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I'd want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your taste must be pedestrian.
I should introduce you to Hulkenberg.
Hey, rude! For your information, we collect all our own ingredients, and we've gotten pretty good in the kitchen.
I've made one thing.
Indeed. I wonder then if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town. So, I would appreciate a dish that I could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 Reeve an appropriate reward? I'll also add in some of my high-quality ingredients as well. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties. A dish that's easy on the stomach and rises like one's spirit after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you?
Fuck you, I'll do it, maybe.
Lovely that.
Such confidence. Perhaps you're capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy.
Okay.
A dish using local specialties. Oh, how about mellow milk? That easy food she mentioned. Does she mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk.
Let's give it a shot.
Huh.
I got way too into her character.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Nah, it's fine.
I was on a roll. I was like, what is
you were.
happening right now?
Okay. Very simple rewards, but it would help with our popularity and whatnot.
Limp goldfish?
That's what she'll give us in reward.
I get like koi is a but limp goldfish as
I like
an
the term of
ingredient. It's
All
dead.
right, bring her dish
It's
back.
just it's just
Bring
her
it here back to people with materials.
dead
No,
goldfish. That she's like, I don't know, cook it.
No, we get that to then use later if we're impressive enough.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but okay. That also means I have to travel somewhere to be able to fucking cook
Sounds
at this
tough,
point.
but if we can pull it off, we'll get a reward and a new supporter. Let's make a dish she'll be raving about for days.
I mean, I can certainly try. Will that like take me to the
I
runner or
detect
something?
the scent of food on you. I will judge its worthiness, so please show me the dish you've brought. A dish with a soft texture that uses mellow milk.
I don't think I'm gonna have to look at anything that I have here. I don't know if I can even check recipes or
You're still
anything.
preparing the meal then.
Fuck off. Is there a way that I can look at? I don't know where I would be able to look at, like, you know. I don't fucking. I don't
already
know.
Skipped. I saw you skipped it.
Huh?
Yeah. No.
No, I don't see anything for food. I mean, I can go to the, but the runner has to be running, ironically, to do anything. God damn it.
It's not. I mean, surely there's a way to look at inventory. Surely.
What now?
I mean, it might be under. That's just treasure. Like, I went through key items and.
Oh.
These are recipes.
Well, you can still tell what's in it by looking
limp
at its
goldfish.
recipe.
Okay, so we need something with mellow milk. So.
Honey stew.
That may. I think it said that we had one, so we may be able to give that then. The coney stew. It's coney stew recipe, and that was one of the things that we had there, and that involves mellow milk.
Yeah.
And that was the key for the quest, right?
What now?
Let me just look. Bring back to your people up is mellow milk. So I think that'll do it then. The coney thingy. I will go ahead and give you
a dish with soft
the
texture.
curative coney roast.
That's no.
Would a roast be soft?
No, it's the stew. That the recipe was. That was the roast that we have. We don't have the stew.
Well, then
and
I'll
I
have to
don't
wait.
think do the noodles incorporate milk?
I don't think so.
Check.
I doubt that. The wrong menu. This is such a great beginning, everybody. I'm sure you're all loving it so far.
Hey, I put it off to a great start with my voice acting. Thank you very much. The invincible noodles or whatever it's called.
No.
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 We'd have to make the stew. Pony stew. Because we have the roast, but not the stew.
Then the question is if I even have the ingredients to make it.
Yep.
Which I can check the gauntlet runner and just go to the kitchen to see if I have what's needed for that, and if not, then what I'm missing. And hopefully there's no time crunch on that one.
But make it in Fabian's kitchen.
I don't think so. She only taught recipes before. There's the roast. I don't have enough milk, but maybe I can get
No, that's the
milk.
roast. We need the stew.
No, I was just looking at.
Okay.
Wasn't I? Yeah, I was looking there. I need one more milk, which I might be able to get from. I also could be able to maybe get it from in town. Well, there's no milk there.
Apparently, you can milk a cow somewhere in Martira.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's Oh gosh, let me see if I can find.
Let's go.
Ooh, but that might only be in the daytime because it was usually.
Cow.
Hi, cow.
I've been this close to a cow before. It's not gonna get mad at me, is it?
Maybe. Is that another fairy?
What?
Hello.
It is. Interesting. Oh God, what?
Oh, another fairy. Why, hello there.
What?
Okay. Whoa, I wasn't expecting to run into a fairy in Martira of all places.
I just love the humidity. No one else will come near me enough.
Near me though.
That said, the air was getting really nasty lately. It's giving me the most massive headache. It's finally cleared up now, so it's back to nice and muggy. Don't think I'll stick around though. See you never.
What?
And just like that, they were gone.
Wow, I hardly got a word in edgewise.
Okay.
All right then.
The air was probably nasty because of what was going on with all the, you know, the demon baby and whatnot.
Yeah. You know, I'll say.
Hey, how are you, Mr. Elder? How do you prefer your Valmo? Roasted or stewed?
I'll say stewed.
Yeah, me too. You're a proper connoisseur, eh, mister? Did you know? That boy selling bait over there, he's a wee scunner who likes it turned roasted. Can you imagine being so daft? Oh, now, Mr. Connoisseur Elder, wanna buy some special foods? Then our rock beans! You can cook some yummy dishes with these. I've also got the fragrant spice and the hero's fruit seed. I'm selling it to help me poor old ma. Come on, mister, buy it. Come on.
Okay, I'll buy a little something. Sure, let me do that. And lose a little bit of money. Anyone got some milk around here?
Hey, mister.
Bug selling boy?
Oh, Longshanks, how'd you like your Valmo? Turn roasted or stewed?
Well, apparently I like a roast.
Yeah. I knew it, grown-ups like a turn spit Valmo. Don't you love watching it go round and round over the fire, giving off that mouth-watering aroma? You want to tell that girl selling seeds over there that you prefer a good turn roast. A palate's not so refined as us, pal. And hey, does my lord feel like making a purchase or two? Well, my bugs are fresh from these parts. Bugs?
Yeah,
Aye, that sounds
he's the bug selling boy.
dangerous, but without a trade, how's an urchin like me gonna pay for room and board, eh?
Right.
You should be able to use these as bait when you're fishing too. Never tried myself, but I bet I'd be a natural.
There's fishing in this game?
Bugs, huh? We could probably use them for fishing. All right. All right. Oh, he said all right too. That's funny.
All right.
All right
No
then.
one want to sell any fucking milk around here or anything?
Stroll just finds the bugs in the pantry. He's like, he's scarred for life. Headcanon, he's scarred for life.
Alright, well, you know what? Apparently I'm gonna have to wait till the day to try and figure something out, and then we have to find another way to cook. But Heismay! I hear you want to talk. Need to push myself harder. We should talk.
Yeah.
So let's talk, huh? Let's bring it in and talk.
Let's bring it in.
Hey, buddy. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I'm thinking how to resume the training drills in my Shadow God days. Elizabeth will demand no less of me. Apologies, but if you've business with me, that we discuss it another time. Could you teach me? Well, I'm afraid this training is tailored to your geef's stature.
Ujeef.
It's not a thing for you to learn. It'll help me understand you. I have eloquence to do this. Let's go.
I see.
I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would be help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely, then, and you'll learn the ways of the Shadow God. The proper training does take time. See what you out of it. If you tag along, I hope you're ready to be here a while. I'm all set. All set. A bit cramped right here, though, isn't it? Go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
At night.
At night.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. Shoom!
God.
Your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now, let's begin. Having a quick time event thing or anything?
Oh, God.
Huh?
You're wide open. What is this, Dragon Ball Z? From here, it'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless.
You are so cool.
You are so cool. You're just so cool, Heismay.
What?
Enough of that now. Don't mind the compliment, but you're laying it on a bit thick.
All right.
Do as many times as you like.
God.
Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very
May I
skin.
speak?
Enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct. Buy time for your mind.
How can I?
How can I do that? How can I do that?
Well,
How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving. At the very least, you can decide what you aspire to.
then
Want to keep going?
Oh, God.
We did this all night.
then
Seems enough for one day. But we should have a drink then. Let's try to my castle back at the runner. It's a
Castle.
tent. It's my castle.
That's why he put it in quotes.
Found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Like a cup of tea instead.
Tea.
Guess the legal drinking age is still too much for me. Yes, a bracing drink. Nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. Do you miss your hometown?
Hold on.
no.
Not particularly. Working with you just reminded me of my son. Been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself, had he lived. And another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. Cremated?
Huh?
What do you mean by cremated?
Eh.
Ah, right. Everyone buries their bodies as they are, without giving them to the flame.
The truth is,
It's the way you geef.
Eugene.
Of the UG, I can't fucking speak.
You've heard it a million times.
I know, but it just won't come out correctly.
Just-
they burn
just
the
think of
bodies of the
Eugene.
dead. Of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond.
oh,
And those who remain must lay the bones to rest, somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. Can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies. I shouldn't be talking to you about this. I'd like to help.
Yeah.
I'd like to help lay your son to rest.
No.
An important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconvenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you. It's for your son's sake.
Let's do it.
So we can do it. It's for your son's sake, isn't it?
Thank you.
And I thank you for your kindness. Truly. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast then to cement our vows. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together, to the beginning of morning. You know, it's just us. You can give me alcohol. No, I am a former knight. I follow the law to the T, son. Get it? Because you have tea. I can sense Heismay's heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally.
Delicious.
I lied. It's not tea. It's bourbon.
My boy.
You! How dare you!
I mean, hey, sometimes tea tastes better than alcohol. Just saying. Depends on the mood.
Yeah. Displays location of strong enemies on dungeon maps.
Ooh.
Interesting.
My thanks.
You save this for any time when you're free, lad. Grateful that you'll help me, though. And I dare say, tonight I'll rest well.
Nice.
Even though I had just previously seen some horrific shit, but we're acting like none of that ever happened. It's really classic when
He'll
you play
rest well
Atlas
because of the
games.
spirits.
It's weird how you went from seeing that fucking giant ass demon baby to then immediately just making a new friend with what's his face to get a new thing. It's like nothing ever happened, but you know.
With regards to the mausoleum, the army appears to be investigating the matter. However, let me guess, the monsters were too much for them and they came running back with their tails between their legs. There must be a decent number in there.
It's not the most pressing threat, but it's not just something we can just ignore either. Surely can do it later. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But first, it's a new day. And I'm going to see if I can just pull milk out of the pantry. Yep, it's just going to pop up here. Watch.
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say pull milk out of a cow.
I mean, we could.
Oh. More rock beans.
I don't need rock beans. I need the bathroom. The washroom. So I can get 100 experience.
Doesn't that pass time, though?
No. None of this passes time.
Okay.
Neither would cooking if the gauntlet runner was running. Oh, man.
All right.
But I wonder if I would like to go back to the real world. That's
The
watchtower.
real world?
How do I get back into
All right,
town? Let's see. If
Didn't
different
Stroll
things
and
pop
Hulkenberg want to hang out?
up. Yeah, that's something I'm also gonna do. But I want to see,
All right.
because I don't know if I'll. I mean, I might get some, but because that's probably where the
Yeah.
milking thing is.
The cow.
And I might be able to get some, but it could also probably take up time. So let me see if they are truly ready to hang out, or if there's some roadblocks here. But maybe I should ask them.
Ask what?
Would you like to dance with me? I mean, no. Sorry, I didn't say that. What are you talking about? I was asking the pigeon chicken fucking pheasant looking ass thing over here. Hey, what are you up to? I like how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Say, have you got some time right now? That's what we discussed last time. I know I must head to my village to see clues about my inheritance, but I freeze before I can take the first step. You know what?
Woo!
Let's go.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're sure, then I suppose now is as good a time as any. My home, the village of Halia, on the outskirts of Grand Trad. As we'll need the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, we can make it there and back before dusk. I cannot feel guilt to request it for such a personal matter.
Dude, it's fine. You literally are part of the team.
If only I had... Oh, I was going to say if only I had the milk, but I don't need it right now.
Oh boy, look at this place.
Stroll leading the way, we arrived at last to his childhood home, the village of Halia.
This can't be fun to see.
Doesn't look like anyone has lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight.
Good.
Telling you my gauntlet runner, you'd think we were practically next door to the capital. But as I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way.
Truth is,
We used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. Wish you could have seen it like that. I see it in my mind.
if so,
I can see it in my mind's eye, my third eye hidden by my perfectly middle parted hair. You're clairvoyant, I guess. It's been 7 years since that day. Felt like forever ago, yet only the blink of an eye at the same time. Afterward, I was shuffling between various relatives, nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I'd become.
Dude.
I went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing. It was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except, I've discovered a letter.
Oh.
Take this.
There's a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. I found a box with a letter inside and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Oh boy.
Hey.
I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. Can you read it? I can't look. Can you just fucking tell me what's in there? I've no doubt this is his will. And I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and do that. Just that, alone. But would you mind waiting nearby?
Okay, you don't say
Don't be such a baby.
You do not say that.
It's okay to be nervous.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Don't be such a baby about reading your dead father's will.
Oh man, if only he would actually say it, and if only the voice now would say, don't be such a baby.
God.
I'm here for you if you need me.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side.
I'm sure it is.
Wait nearby while Strohl read the will.
You good?
No.
No.
Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems I do indeed have an inheritance.
And
The will said the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital.
Oh.
What are we waiting for? Let's head back and find it then. Yes, but I'm afraid we'll need something a little more specific than the capital. The letter's unfinished.
Oh.
I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human.
Easy, buddy. It's okay.
Try not to let the anger win.
Usa.
sorry.
Sorry. Never think back to that day.
No, it's valid.
My father's names me the sole heir of his estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son, Leon.
Oh.
It was probably for my stepbrother, Leon
Stop.
Kennedy.
You stop that.
I feel only shame at such endearments. But as it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose: to pay the debts owed to my parents and my people. So if they would see our house is rebuilt,
Oh, definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be, noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make the people speak the name of House Hiatus with reverence or revenge, both at the same time, and once it lives in the tip of everyone's tongue, maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. Never imagined the day would come that I'd come to terms with these feelings. I owe you so much and more. Since Strohl's deep in trust his determination to confront his destiny. Now give me a little kiss. No. Wait.
Time and place. Time and place.
Okay, reduces the mad cost of studying the warrior lineage. Battle aura. When in reserve, the amount of experience Strohl gains increases.
Ooh.
What does in reserve mean in terms of battle?
That's
Is
a
that-
great question.
Is that if he's not on the team, assuming that we get more people, where you'll have to swap some in and out potentially?
I don't know.
Because that's the only way that... Because in reserve usually refers to... Reserve is the
yeah.
backup,
Yeah.
which means he would gain experience outside of battle as well.
Huh.
I think. But first things first. I'm sure he entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be. Tell me about your daddy.
Say,
What was your father like?
that's...
He was a big man, physically and metaphorically speaking. Metaphor. So much so that standing next to my mother made her look teeny. But despite his size, he solved his problems with his head. He never treated people as lesser than him. In fact, he used to handpick the fish he would bring back to the household as gifts.
Dang.
Gruntrod was able to source fresh fish from Brylehaven, but, oh yeah, they were a rare feast.
Aha.
Hey, maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they'd remember him. That may be our best lead. Fishes. I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Gruntrad, will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? It could still turn out fruitless, so I need all the help I can get.
We got you.
I got you, homie. Oh, that's a quest.
Ooh.
Okay. The Fishmonger. Okay.
Near the Grand Cathedral in Grand Trap.
What is the guy that wears the thing. Probably. I mean, it'll have a thing overset probably.
Oh,
That's where all the vendors are and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I have one more thing I'd like to look into. I think we're at a good stopping point for today besides.
Let's head back.
Thank you, Pixel. Let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner. Alright. And now it's night. Anyone else want to do anything? Anyone?
Why do you give the MCs a dorkier voice than he has already?
I mean, I think it's pretty even.
No, you heightened it tone-wise. You went, all right. He doesn't talk that high.
I mean, I didn't go. I mean,
Yes,
if I did a single, most of the lines that I do are in character and pretty accurate. I'm sorry if sometimes it goes a little out of whack. That's because I'm a little out of whack.
I was just about to say you're a little out of whack, and you beat me.
I mean,
to
you didn't have to. You didn't have to confirm that. So.
We both are though.
Okay. I wonder if I can quickly what I want to do quick is I want to read about the ingredients from the
milk
water
from the
shop.
water shop. What the
fucking
is a
water
water
shop? What?
Water shop?
No, I'll figure this out. I can figure.
Why?
That's the fortune teller.
A shop that
That's a masked woman.
sells
Pardon?
water.
The water merchant.
Oh, but you have milk too.
Milk and pristine clear water. And I have 7 of those, and I just bought a shit ton of milk. Now.
you just got like 5 gallons of milk.
I mean, it would take time if I was to try and do it, but some people, they must have had the Gauntlet Runner running. If I mean, let me see, because it said before that it has to be running. I'm like, hey, Nearest, can you like turn this on for like 20 minutes, please, so I can cook a goddamn meal?
The stew. Yeah.
We're working right now.
Just trying to get more on the road.
All right then.
Because it literally says spent time in the runner doing that.
Yeah, see, cooked a meal.
Yeah, and it doesn't take any time when we do it here. I mean,
All right then.
I could, because you only help out at the Hush Tiny Bee, and that's the thing.
All right then.
I mean, I can try, but
All right.
I am
Where to?
not very confident about it working right now.
Let's go.
I'm gonna teleport.
What,
And see-
about using the kitchen?
About just trying to make something in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But it is specifically about
Yeah.
like helping out. And then you can show me how to make something else, but
Yeah.
oh, I almost went into it preemptively. Why must you only be able to do it in the Gauntlet? I don't have. I mean, I don't think there's a deadline on it, so I can just wait until the path clears and then
Should you
go
check
do
for
it. Yeah, no deadline. So if I wait until the Gauntlet Runner is moving again, then I can do that
True.
and call it a day. So instead, let me go
Alright.
back to our new place so I can get some funky stuff done. Thoroughfare Square. And then figure out which thing I want to do. Ow, milk the cow. Oh, I can't only do that in the day. Fuck, never mind.
What?
I was going to say milk the cow, but they're only there in the
Oh.
daytime.
All right then.
What is the
Hey, we
closest
did
thing I have
something
to
very
leveling
important
up?
during the day. Courage.
Courage is getting close, so I may take
Pardon?
a leap of faith again.
Assassin's Creed.
Well met, eh?
All right, do the thing again.
There's actually a bunch of people over
There's
here
a crowd here because
this
I heard you did so great last time. Take the plunge.
time. I noticed how
paying
you
for
it italicized thin rope.
Yeah. Like I said before, if it's just a rope, you're dead.
Yeah,
There's
that
no
would
give to
that
it.
would normally
Wait.
like rip your whatever it's attached to off. But
Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna fucking.
it would break your back.
It'll
like,
decompress your spine.
Yeah.
Fully. All right.
Like
Do it.
that's not how physics works.
Oh.
Honestly.
I
Well,
was
when you
just
run
saying.
with your eyes closed,
I was
that's
like,
how it
I was like, why is he
goes.
going with his eyes closed? That was interesting. Everybody has bad days, mate. Tell you what, take this to commemorate your survival. Here. I was still too scared to make the leap, and my courage still improved by making the attempt.
All right.
Huh.
Okay, well, gee, thanks, game.
The fart? What?
I failed.
But we jumped the very first time.
Yeah, but now I was too scared. I remember how much it terrified me and how much it broke my back, so I just couldn't do it again. Couldn't do it.
We got flashbacks to earlier in the day about the emotional journey we went on with our friend.
Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. Alright, got a few things that I can do here.
I ship them and no one can stop me.
I know you do.
No one can stop me. No one.
Let me try.
Not even myself.
Gee, I know that for a fact.
Birkenberg.
Let me try and balance out Heismay, because at least getting the 3 usually gives us another rank of an archetype, so. The assassin. We had to get this first so that we could do the jump. Exactly. So let's go visit, buddy. I will lend you my strength. We should talk. Don't fucking DBZ me, okay? Go easy on me. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way. Oh yeah, he's the same thing you said before. Remember we spoke about finding a spot to lay my son to rest? Happened across a nice place the other day. Ooh. Well, let's go right now.
My thanks.
Let's go then. The place I'd like to go is a cemetery on the outskirts of town.
Okay.
Huh.
Plenty of new graves. Also be victims of those dark doings at the castle. As my boy would find solace here among many his own age.
Oh, God.
I mean?
Yeah.
It seems they don't cremate their dead here. All of a sudden feeling out of place, being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in.
Oh. Look somewhere else?
Shall we look somewhere else?
That means.
Then shall we look somewhere else?
My thanks.
My thanks. I think we'll do well to check other options.
That's really sad.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest? You don't mind indulging me just a bit further?
No, this is important. This is literally
Lead the way.
Your deceased son.
Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
It's not?
No.
Oh.
Hearing footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste.
Oh.
I feel them eyeing us from the shadows, too. Well, he wouldn't. It's too dangerous. It might be too dangerous.
True.
Can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave.
Start like gnawing on him or something.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. Look at other locations if you don't mind. You're very thorough. You really are a careful type, Heismay. No, it's not just me. And most Yugi.
What the fuck, Evan?
Do this. Contemplate and hesitate until we are perfectly content with our decision.
How do you keep doing
The
this?
truth is,
all you Jeeves travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. I was so hyper focused, but some build an altered home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it.
but
As I got on in years, I came to understand some things. Not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why, when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
even so,
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. We can take our time. It'll be fine. We'll give it as much thought as you need. Are you certain? You're truly an oddball.
then
Might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again? This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space.
Oh.
Can I cook while we're here?
Yeah.
Nearest,
Nice.
let me cook.
Nope.
Fuck. It's only a 2-minute trip, sorry. Maybe I'm just imagining things. What's the matter?
What happened?
What is it?
no.
It looks just like a place my son loved.
My son.
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, as he might burst out of his grasp at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs, but I know 'tis just an empty fantasy.
Jesus Christ!
I know it's difficult, buddy. Endured so much pain.
My apologies.
Apologies. I didn't mean for you to see me like that, but yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world.
Yeah?
I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run with the wind on his face. And yet... You want to keep looking? You want to keep looking for somewhere else?
Not so.
No, that's not it. I just have one thing that's holding me back.
Letting go of him?
That sweet smell in the wind reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies. You just remembered it?
I was just like, why didn't we go
You just
there
not remember your hometown?
No.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh.
The wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known. Why don't we visit?
Let's go.
Well, let's just go and see. But, no, you're right. Can let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd never have realized alone. I am grateful our paths crossed. Sense his extraordinary resolve and the depth of his gratitude. I hear a voice in my head, shit, stop talking to me in very important moments.
The aloof hermit Heismay, keeper and inheritor of the thief's virtue.
Shut up, god damn it.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
Sorry, the voice in my head is talking.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Are you okay? No, I am far from okay, Heismay.
God.
If I fully lose it, you have permission to end everything.
Oh my god.
Alright, the assassin archetype. Interesting. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Onward, then.
But today, let us rejoin our comrades. Aye, aye, Captain. No, you're the captain.
Yeah. Idle's Day.
And now it's night again. Hello. Anyone want to talk? Nope. Okay. Not popular enough. Okay. Shut up. All right.
She's just breathing.
I know. I'm being a
Oh,
it's raining. Okay.
Want to jump off a cliff in the rain?
Maybe that'll do something for me because I just really want to get the courage up.
Jump off the cliff.
People spent time with supporters, but I've done all I can on that front. And then give a speech, talk with the pagan, her story long ago, step took in the scene. Most people actually didn't jump. Probably because the courage is higher than anything that I have here. So I guess I should try and get some tolerance or something.
It's just so close.
Oh, shit, I hit the wrong button. God, no, leave me alone. Nope, 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 nope.
It's
all right.
so close. Ah.
Oh, I hate the rain.
That's imagination. Tolerance is back over here. I think it's the
What's with
masked
the red
woman.
thing
Red
on the
thing?
map that you opened?
All right then.
That.
Oh, it's because it's sale day.
Oh.
If you want to buy things for 20% off.
Yeah.
I've done most of my shopping already. Hello, masked woman.
Masked woman now.
Yep.
I don't know.
Anything you want. It could be you.
It could be me.
It could even be you.
My, how remarkable you are. A person in this town electing to speak to a Mustari like me. You see, people reject what they do not understand. That is, they reject us. They push us and our foreign religion away.
Then help me understand.
My word, you continue to surprise me. I must admit, you've piqued my interest. Well then, shall we go have a chat? A discussion on faith in the heart of a Sanctus town.
Really?
Mustari perspective on Sanctism. Learning more about the Mustari's thoughts on the matter may help us better support those in need, right?
Exactly. Scandinavian cultures may help my tolerance.
Want to spend some time listening to her?
I want to hear.
Well then.
I'm pleased to hear it. Well then, let us go elsewhere to talk.
Yes. Want to go jump a cliff with me?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Have you been to Rhodanthe Castle? If so, then you must have met the Sanctoress.
Boy, have I been there.
So you already understand how deeply the state religion Sanctism is rooted in Martira's history. You know the fucked up shit that happened because of the Sanctism. Yeah, we Mastari have a faith all our own, and as such, we are scorned in this city. Though that would hardly be different elsewhere. Your religion, is it in opposition to Sanctism somehow?
No.
For our part, we're happy to be left alone and practice our faith, but Sanctism does not appear to share this viewpoint.
They persecute the Mastari here?
That's...
Somewhat, yes. I have heard it is more direct in places like Montaro. Are you well versed in Sanctus dogma? O ye born with sin in your heart, through adherence to the faith ye must atone. The word closure is an affirmation asking for forgiveness. In other words, entrust all your worries to God and ask for his forgiveness. Rather the perfect doctrine for controlling a population, isn't it? Heterodox faiths like ours are inconveniences not only on a religious level, but on a national one as well. That's why you too ought to exercise caution. If you openly oppose Sanctism, who knows what could happen to you?
I'll become king, and then I'll be like, yeah, let's go.
That's not... Why, even the tournament itself is perhaps another of their measures to ensure our future oppression.
I learned a lot. That's a lot of words there. But I'm becoming a better person.
If it pleases you.
Do come speak to me again sometime. If, that is, you've a further interest in the Mastari.
Oh, you know it. All right. Then I go sleep, and then it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. The new king draws. Yes, I know. Thankfully, you'll hopefully change in a couple days when we fucking yeet out of this place.
I don't. Strohl!
The road that's blocked by the landslide should be cleared by tomorrow, apparently. Set off a Bridalhaven as soon as it reopens.
True.
We have acquired the head we sought, but if we're to truly get in Luis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Yep, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we could improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
A wise suggestion. Upright behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition. Like cooking for someone.
With milk
Can
for some
someone
reason.
just turn the runner on, please? That's all I need. I'm sorry, my boy. I'm out of gas. It's
out of gas.
fossil fuels. They're hurting. I can't just run it for extra.
Runs on mag.
Oh man. Is there any other? I don't see any
Want to
like.
milk a cow?
Well, I'm gonna check with
Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg, and then there's Maria as well, but Maria's pretty far forward, so
Hulkenberg.
hopefully this will help us get things done.
Twould please me to continue our training. Oh
well,
yeah, that's right.
I'm coming over. We should talk about training. Hi.
Are you free?
She has you do 1,000,000 push-ups. What ought we do today? Whatever the specifics, would be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength. If you've the time, shall we continue our training? You know, despite STROHL'S little outburst the other day, he's been quite diligent in his training since. Pixel, you can't fall behind now.
I want to train some more.
But I recall our practice swords were broken. Shall we go and buy new ones at the capital's weapon shop? It would be a simple thing to teleport there, yes?
Absolutely, you know it. Because of me. Because I'm great.
I'm glad we found some sturdier sparring swords. Hopefully, they shall win me some more measure of redemption for the other day.
If that one guy walks up, I'm going to kill him.
Listen!
Oh,
Boy.
familiar voice.
On the authority of the Knight's Order, your crimes shall be repaid with death.
Oh, that voice. Is that Rhodanthe, right?
Yeah, Rhodanthe.
Rhodanthe, you remember? He's my former comrade that we met before. He's about to execute someone. Oh dear. Oh.
Do it.
He's being executed. Never mind. Hold!
No, he's doing the executing.
Oh.
Yeah, Rhodanthe is the guy in the shiny armor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's commanding whoever this guy is right here in front of us.
Okay.
Well, if it is in Hulkenberg, I see not to interrupt my duties.
Never mind. Listen, when there's multiple people up there, it's hard to tell who's who. This is your duty. What Knight Commander presides over executions?
Speak no more.
It is only right. Those who would do this nation harm shall be punished. What harm?
So
huh?
then-
What exactly has he done? Treason?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slighted the honor of the Royal Knights. What honor? The Royal Knights of Shania are honorless! You've forgotten any oath to the throne? Now you're just dogs barking on command. You insolent... Bring me a whip. Hanging is not enough.
You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you would have him killed.
This after all the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows. Righteous fear rings false from a hypocrite's mouth.
Oof.
Now die, dishonorer. Thrive like the maggot you are.
Heed my words.
Treason's only reward is death. Therein lies atonement, whether for the knights or the people. They could kill me for any reason they like.
God.
Rhodanthe.
This is beyond outrageous. You've authorized nothing less than public butchery.
Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. 'Tis only natural that we punish those who spread lies.
You.
Have you sold your soul to the Sanctus? Were you blinded by the prospects you'd win by their coronation?
It hardly matters who takes the throne as long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who has risen to the post of Knight Commander. One's burdens are difficult from those of the freewheeling and the frivolous like yourself.
Different from those.
Yeah.
You infinite coward. You poison toad. Is this the shape of your so-called loyalty?
Bold words. You would almost think you and your friends seek the hangman's noose yourself. Try it.
Try it.
Try it, bitch, if that's what you want.
Pixel, no, if something happened to you...
I see your whelp hasn't learned to hold his tongue. Pity stays my hand today, but there will not be a next time. Hulkenberg.
Boy.
It's wrong.
Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It is meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
Pixel, I apologize. I forced you into my troubles again.
He's the bad guy here. He's the one in the wrong here.
All the same, I'm glad you were here with me. Who knows what would have happened had I been alone? Somewhere in my heart I'd expect he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weaknesses.
Listen.
Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose. Under any circumstance, can I entrust this to you?
Of course. Since Hulkenberg's virtuous sense of purpose and deep trust. Boom.
Nice.
Nailed it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom,
given
boom.
me such strength.
More inheritance slots. Let's go.
Woo.
All right. Nailed it.
The truth is,
I'm partly to blame for Rhodanthe's brutality.
Oh.
No, the day's already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time, away from prying ears.
Okay.
I wonder if she was like that at some point.
Oh.
Oh.
There was a ghost back there that disappeared way in the distance, but
There was?
there was a random. I mean, they were way off in the distance. I don't know if it's the one with the ears that the protagonist is talking about, but like, is he gonna disappear?
What?
Yep, they just walk and they disappear for some reason.
Oh, that's just like background stuff.
Yes, but yeah, I think it's.
I thought you meant literally.
I mean, I thought that may have been what it was, but I guess that one guy around the corner could be the one. And he's gone. Bye bye. I'll kill that guy too. I can handle it. Can someone? Back to Material Tavern. Can I cook here? Can I
cook
use your kitchen?
Kind tavern staff.
No. Okay.
They're
Well,
not that kind, apparently.
you win some, you lose some. And no one wants to hang out. Barden hasn't wanted to do anything recently. Quiet, all you drunkards.
All right then.
They're
Well,
literally just sitting.
tomorrow is the big day. So before we get dragged into 50 minutes of exposition without a chance to save, we will go ahead and make our trip on over to Browhaven. Next time,
Fancy.
play me a tune for free.
It's funny. It said 3 cheers to a case solved, but with my bad eyes and the fact that it went by really fast, I thought it said 3 cheeses to a case solved. Like they were toasting with cheese.
That's my dream right there. That's great.
With 3 different cheeses, and I was like, oh, that's a nice celebration.
A nice 3 cheese blend. Oh yeah.